Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning into another episode here at the podcast. Today, we have two special guests with us today. Do you mind introducing yourself?
Ladies first.
Hi, everybody. My name is TRINISHA B, and I'm a singer-songwriter from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
I'm Jeff Baldwin. I run Mega Bass Productions, which is an event organization that I do events all over Bridgeport, organize it, and I get it done.
Can you guys tell me a little bit more about yourself, where you're from, where you grew up?
Well, like I said, I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Born and raised here. Did all my schooling here in Connecticut. I graduated from Southern Connecticut State University in 2020, and I am currently in my grad program over at the University of Bridgeport.
Well, I must say I am Bridgeport. Born and raised, I DJ'd. That was the beginning of my music venture, if you want to call it that. DJ'd, and I did a lot of things for the community, block parties, a lot of free things for Red Cross and all types of events for the community. So that's my base, doing things for my city, trying to give people a avenue to have fun, to bond together and just do positive things.
Speaking about doing positive things in the community and giving back to the community, you guys are putting together an artist showcase. Can we talk about that a little bit?
Sure. So underneath the Juneteenth of Fairfield County, we're presenting the Black Artist Showcase. And what we plan to do with that is to have all different artists from all art forms. We have singers, we have poets, visual artists, we have lyricists, spoken word, everything you name, we're gonna basically have underneath that roof. And what we're trying to do is build the awareness and the culture of Juneteenth, as well as for our culture, Black culture, making sure that the community knows what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish, and be a part of that with us. So
definitely, just to bounce off of TRINISHA, our artists don't get enough light. They lack support. We don't support them, and we're trying to give them a way of getting out there, being seen, getting their name known, and having them be a part of giving back to the community.
Right.
So, like she said, we have all genres of artistry, from food all the way to jewelry making. It's her brainchild. She came up with it. I'm just trying to construct it.
Trying to get everyone to see, especially in our community, within our culture, that working together we can accomplish more. We can get more done if we work hand in hand together. And basically, we have to create that platform for ourselves. We can't wait for someone else to do it for us. And so I think that's the biggest thing that we want to make sure we put volume on, is that artists need to support other artists. And you do that by showing up. You do that by participating. You do that by giving. You do that by, just going back to the top, showing up.
And that goes for everybody. That goes for vendors. They need to talk to each other. They need to build together. Visual artists, they need to build together. Hey, I have this art piece, I need to sell it, and they need to talk, So this is just a bridge to give all these artists this start of communication.
We have so many different spoken artists who are coming out, and their work individually is amazing. And I think that our words, if we understand how powerful they are, they could really change how we see things, our perception, and how we act. So I think that's going to be one of the biggest things that are going to be a takeaway from this event as well. Like he said, vendors and there, you'll be able to support your other artists, not just by just showing up as far as, physically, but financially, because some of our artists that are coming out, this is their livelihood. This is how they make their bread. This is how they survive out here. So we want to make sure, as an artist myself, it's hard, and we just want to make sure that we create a space that feels safe for them to express themselves and for them to actually contribute and also take away from as well. In this whole process, I've ran through and met so many different artists that I didn't even know exist out here in Bridgeport alone. Let alone we have artists coming through the whole tri-state area. But I was just really shocked and surprised that in my own city, in my own town, 3 minutes away from me, 5 minutes away from me, I'm meeting not your typical kind of artist, and didn't know how much they are actually giving into the community, into their art itself. And I'm really amazed. I'm excited, and the feedback we've been getting so far in this month and a half has been tremendous. So I'm really looking forward to this event.
The main thing I want to take from it, that we can come together as one.
Yeah.
And we need to do that in all facets. Downtown Bridgeport is the most fruitful place it has ever been. I talked to all of them. I talked to Paul and Group Grill too. I talked to Eric and Gloria down there at Thelma's, you know, so we're clicking together and doing events downtown so we can bring people down there, see what they're doing, see what the food's like, and see the change. It's a big change. It's never been like that ever before.
You both are artists in your respective field. What was that attraction pulling you to be a DJ and a singer?
For me, I come from a family full of music, singers, musicians, and growing up, you know, it's like your typical story, church, and but for me, it was a connection for me and my sister. That's how we started off. My mother, she sung at an early age, and she made it pretty far, but then you know, life happened and children came along, and it was just something I knew that I was just good at. Like you know, you hear people say they were born with it. No, I literally was born with it, and I've been singing since I could talk. But it didn't become real to me until I saw my gift make room for me. I'm one of those kind of people who I don't need to tell you what I do. My work speaks for itself. But I'm blessed and I'm humbled that I have had great opportunities with music. For me, as long as I can express myself, as long as I can sing, I don't care where I'm singing at, as long as I can do it the way I feel necessary and I can express myself without someone putting holds on me or telling me how to do that, I think that I'll be fine. But that's how I fell in love with it.
My love it doesn't really come from really DJing. It comes as assimilating people. The music came from my brother. I learned from him, 70s music, 60s music, and I came from the age where hip hop started. So I know a lot of them guys. Hip hop was new. I was playing jazz and all different kind of other music with the hip hop. So if you talk to anybody that's from Bridgeport, the block parties in Marina Village, that's a staple. You know, that's where I come from. I like seeing people have a good time. It's not about the money. It was never about the money. It was about my equipment. You know, I had to pay for that, you know, but it was never about the money for the people. Every weekend I used to bring out my stuff and everything and do a block party, and it kept us busy. There's people today that tell me, you know what, if it wasn't for you, we'll be doing something else. You know, you kept us busy, you kept us out of trouble. You know, you kept us from drinking. You know, you had the music in the basketball court, you had it in the parking lot. We had something to do. And everybody from every side of town at that particular time can come together. You know, my love is in people, seeing people happy, you know, food. You know, I do big cookouts. I like seeing people have fun. Food brings people together. Music brings people together. So that's my thing, bringing people together, having peace, and just communicating.
This event sounds very exciting. Are you still looking for performers, vendors, and if so, how can they reach out?
So right now, we're highly focused on vendors. We do have a great lineup of artists, and we're still accepting a few artists, but our focus right now is on vendors. So if you guys are out there, whoever you are, any kind of art form, then you want to sell it, we're looking for you, and they can contact either one of us, but primarily you can contact me. I'm at Tranisha B on all social media platforms. You could DM me, slide me an email at TranishaBlackwell@gmail.com.
You're going to have to be a little bit more direct to get to me. My phone number is 203-243-9826. Shoot me a text, because all the other platforms, I do look at them, but I don't spend a lot of time. I'm a very direct person, and that's how you get to me.
Earlier, there was a mention of Juneteenth. Can we talk about Juneteenth involvement with this event?
They're sponsoring this showcase. This showcase is basically to help bring awareness of Juneteenth parade of Fairfield County. The parade will be this summer, June 2023. Not sure exactly what day. Is it going to be in the actual?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's pending. But this is a fundraising event, basically, and all the proceeds of this event is going towards the Juneteenth of Fairfield County for the parade. So that's how they're connected together.
Right.
Okay, once again, this sounds like it's going to be a great event for the community. Do you guys have any parting words for everyone out there?
I just hope everybody replays this podcast, support you, support me, Mega Base Productions, Tanisha B. We're just trying to make things happen.
And just come out. When you come out, show up and support. And, you know, we're not doing no drama. It's all about love. And make sure you tell somebody else. Don't come alone. We want everybody to know about this event.
Absolutely.
And like you said, just to support your own.
And the date and time again?
Yes, so it's going to be on February 5th, 2023. It's going to be at the Reed Art Space, downtown Bridgeport at 1042 Broad Street. It's going to be from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m.
All right, there you have it. Once again, I'd like to thank both of you for taking time out your busy schedule to come on this platform and talk about this great event.
Thank you for having us.